Hello everybody, this is Jeffrey GT7 and welcome to the episode. In this episode, I'm going to be using the Shelby Cobra 427 at Tokyo Expressway 600. This was actually a request build, so hopefully this particular build will help you at Tokyo Expressway, and if for some reason it does not help you out, then I would recommend to save the car for Le Mans, because when I drove this car at Tokyo Expressway, the car actually had decently good fuel economy, and also the car actually, despite its age, actually felt pretty decently good to drive and had somewhat of a decent speed. So this car should be probably a better fit for Le Mans, just in case it does not work out for you at Tokyo Expressway 600. But without any further ado, I'll go ahead and show you guys the step-by-step process, and let's go ahead and get started. So, of course, the first start page is going to be how to find the car. It can only be found exclusively at the Legends Cars dealership, and as you can see here on my list, unfortunately, it's not in that particular list. So if you do have the car, you're good to go. If you have not gotten the car yet, then you'll have to wait till it actually shows back up in the dealership. So after you do that, the next step we're going to be going to is going to be car customization. For the parts I do have for this car, for the rims, which is going to be the very first thing we're going to be looking at, it's going to be under the brand American Racing. It's going to be these rims right here, and all you gotta do is make sure you keep everything as is, and that's going to be it for the rims. After that, we're going to go to our custom parts, pick out our parts right from right there. The front bumper is type B, the rear is type B as well, and to finish it up, it's going to be custom wing set, and that's going to be it for all the parts from car customization. Now for the last part, it's going to be, of course, the setup for this particular car. As you can see, we have ourselves our trusty Sport Hard tires. This is what we'll be using for our tire compound choice. Suspension, as you can see, we kept it as is to normal. Fully customized differential. We have it set to where it's at. I didn't do anything to it, but if you want to change it, I would recommend changing the initial torque down to 5. That's what I recommend doing, just in case if this particular setting does not work out. Alright, so for our downforce, as you can see here, we got the rear downforce all the way maxed out at 200. Next step is going to be ECU at 95, the power restrictor down to 88. We do have the fully customized manual transmission set to that particular setting at 360 kilometers. After that, we have the supercharger high-end torque, and for our last part, it's going to be the increased body rigidity, and that's going to be it for the tune. So not a whole lot of parts added to this car, but hopefully once you have everything set up to this car, it will work out for you and you'll be able to race at this race. As you can see, once we get out of the tunnel, the car generally does have some decently good acceleration, and the speed isn't too bad either. It may not be as high end compared to the GTR or the RX-7 Rimia or the NSX, but despite that, the handling actually is pretty good too. I would say the car might have a little bit of a slight oversteer, but apart from that, should work like a dream. So as you guys did see, we actually did lose a spot because of us sliding around, but apart from that, once we actually do get into Sector 2, that's when the car is going to come to life. Now the car generally, despite not having the best speed overall, and the handling itself not being the best either, it's actually quite a very interesting combination through these corners. I would recommend staying around 4th gear, or if you want to switch it to 3rd, you can, but I think 4th gear is generally the best gear to be at in some of these corners, because it really helps out the car with the grip, the basically of how it handles. It just has a much better response of staying on track and being glued to the track and not sliding around, which hopefully does help out in this particular race. So as you can see, we're currently in 6th place. We're not close to the guys in front of us, unfortunately, so this might not be as fast as in past builds we've done, but I would say just for a car that was built in the 60s, not too shabby, to be brutally honest with this car. The only thing that is lacking could be potentially a little bit of downforce, for one, and then two, this car is also naturally aspirated to, well, I will say that, but I forgot the supercharger. I think just downforce as a whole is probably just the main con about the build. But apart from that, if you are familiar with cars that are a little bit on the oversteer side, if that's your driving style, then this car really should probably fit your driving style pretty good. So let's finish up the first lap. It's going to be kind of mediocre. If I'm being honest, it's going to be around 222 at 6th place overall. But as we fast forward to later in the race, we have actually found ourselves right behind the Mia RX-7. And the pace overall wasn't too shabby. We did a couple 210s and we just hit a 209 on lap number 4. We're trying to go ahead and try to make a clean pass for the RX-7. As you can see, we can really get real close to the rear bumper. We're actually looking for that little gap back on the power, and just like that, we're going to take the lead away from the RX-7 and basically try our best to run away from it. So after we got the lead, we're going to go ahead now and fast forward to later in the race to the end of lap 9 is going to be our scheduled pit stop for this race. And in this particular pit stop, all I'll be doing here is just going to be refueling with fuel. Now, unfortunately for me, I accidentally was kind of caught off guard for a little bit. I was not concentrating like I needed to, but I would say probably when you get about 30+% should be the magic number. I accidentally overfilled it, which was my mistake. But as you fast forward to lap 11, this is going to be our demonstration lap. So I would recommend that you guys stay behind, watch this demo lap, and then I'll be right back to finish up the rest of this episode. Finish up the rest of this race. The car itself was decent. I'll say that. Has decently good pace. The handling was pretty decent too. Really good fuel mileage. As we finish up the race, it's going to be a 26:36 overall. And I know for sure there's plenty of cars that are out there that can easily beat this total time. But like I said again, for this car to be made in the 60s era, not too bad, I would say. There's a total race results right there too. So if this car works for you, then great. If not, then we can just save it for Le Mans. Got ourselves that clean response, and that's going to be it for the episode. So I'm thinking about for my next build. For the next Tokyo build is going to be using the Mitsubishi Lancer from 1995. I did see this car is back in the used car dealership. Actually, it is a newly added car, so I figured it'd be a good opportune time to make another stock engine build with this car. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope with that very interesting Shelby Cobra build at Tokyo Expressway. Like I said again, if it does not work out for you, then Le Mans would be wonderful for that particular tune. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. I'll see you later, and we'll come right back to Tokyo Expressway 600 using the Mitsubishi Lancer from 1995. So that is going to be for today's episode. Hopefully this particular build has helped you out in Gran Turismo 7. If you guys have any suggestions or any other builds you want me to try out, you're more than welcome to add those to the comments below, and I'll try my best to do them. Until then, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, and if you guys would like to subscribe to the channel, you're more than welcome to do so as well, as I'll have some more stuff coming up in the next couple days. Until then, see you later and take care.